Welcome, fellow day traders, to another edition of Mentor Mike's Market Movie. Today is February the 28th, Tuesday. Let's get started. As usual, we have the 1-minute S&P on the right, the 5-minute on the left. Notice today we have all of the moving averages in very close proximity, so it's going to take a little bit of effort to break out of that cluster. And unless we have a very clear red, white, and blue alignment, I'm going to wait for a secondary breakout. That's where the market first changes direction and then comes back and retests the red moving average and then launches off again. Notice that the price is breaking to the upside, but the white is still a little bit below the red. Now it's about ready to go above, but now the blue is back under the white. Okay, it looks like the price is now in a red, white, and blue, but that would be the original move. See, if it comes back down, retests the red, and launches upward again, that would be a sign to get long. But otherwise, this may not really go that far. It's already stalling out. Okay, the blue is broken below the red. Now the price has gone above the white and has come back down. Alright, I'm going to try this one on the short side. Look, we've broken through the support of the long-term moving average. The white is breaking below the red. Blue came down and then went up and retested the red and has turned back down again. MACD bearish, stochastic bearish, everything bearish over here. And we just flipped the 5-minute parabolic to bearish. So we're looking pretty good on the downside. Let's go ahead and go short and start up the data. Still having trouble breaking away from that long-term moving average, aren't we? Now the blue and the price are back above the white. Now they're back under it again. Or trying to be. Ooh! That was abrupt. Some kind of report today. I forget what it was. I think it was, well, I can't remember. I won't speculate. And our parabolic is already below the stop's first position. Go ahead and get short here. All right. Well, we hit all 3 targets this time. That's always good news. Probably could have re-entered on the short side there after the price peaked above the white and then went south again, but let's see if we get another chance. We could be making wave 4 here of this downward move. Okay, we flip the parabolic. Now, if the blue moving average goes south of the white, I'm going to be tempted to get short here. I want to see a little downward curvature on. Oh, there we go. Okay, you can see the price has dropped. We got a little bearish curve on the white, and the blue is below the white. So technically, we have a red, white, and blue bearish alignment. We're a long way from flipping the parabolic, but this one has been bearish all along. So let's go ahead and short this thing again. And away we go. Okay, hit the first target, change the parabolic. So we will add a second arrow, move our stop. Ooh, got the next target too. And stopped out. Notice the divergence on the MACD. We went lower. Okay, hang on. During the day, I caught that move before it took off like that, but we're going to go ahead and get long. And hope that there's enough left to hit a target. I caught a lot more of that, as I say, because I got long as soon as we broke above the red. And I did so primarily because of this divergence and the fact that we already had a crossover on our 5-minute MACD plus this parabolic flipping. So let's see what happens here. Well, we missed the first one because I was busy talking instead of paying attention to the market. But I'm going to hang in there because this thing's coming back up, as you can see. Now, we should have gotten long right about here. Okay, price is breaking above the white here. We have a little bit of a curvature. Um, Stochastic looks bullish. We're bullish over here, so I'm going to get long again. Hit the target, but not enough to move the stop, so I'll move it manually. Stopped out. Now notice all our moving averages are starting to cluster around that long-term one again. So there's a good chance we're going to go into some kind of consolidation. If that's the case, we're going to have to be very aggressive in our trading because this thing is going to be oscillating around that long-term moving average, I have the feeling. This is where the stochastic comes in particularly handy. Okay, now this stochastic has just turned the corner, is going to start coming down. The most likelihood is that this thing is going to drop because we have a potential five-wave pattern here. It could be A, B, C, D, E, or it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But either way, the chances are that this thing wants to go lower. But it may go back and forth in a channel for a while. So if I'm going to short this thing, I want to do it on the high side of this, which is very counterintuitive, but not when you look at this stochastic right here. See how overbought we are? Usually when you're up there, the only place this thing is likely to go is down. So let's see what happens. Well, hit that first target. Notice we haven't even flipped the parabolic, and our stop is still way up here. Let's see if we get low enough to... Okay, now we've moved the stop. Okay, now we can bring the parabolic, or the stop to the parabolic. Now notice we got a red, white, and blue bearish alignment here, but our stochastic is already bottomed out and is ready to come back up. So I dragged the stop a little too close, but I think it's going to flip it anyway here. Yeah, there we go. These two highs are at the same level. This, of course, is still our highest high. Notice the white starting to curve around. All right, I'm going to short this thing again. We've just dropped here, and we've actually got a little hook there all the way around. Okay, finally. Still haven't moved the stop. Oh, now we did. Notice over here on the 5-minute chart, we've had a bearish parabolic for a while already. So one of the things I've been looking for is when we have a corresponding bearish parabolic on the 1-minute side. Damn it. Come on. I don't know why it's giving me the little hand here. Okay. All right, we've got the stochastic up here again, and I think we'll see it come down, and hopefully it will hit our final target, but I don't know. Nope. Oh well. This is one of those instances where this MACD is kind of resetting itself. The movement is more or less sideways here, but what's happening is this thing is repositioning itself close to this zero line. Okay, we've crossed the red here. We again have divergence on this MACD. I'm going to wait until we flip this parabolic on the 5-minute chart, and then I'm going to get long. Boom. There it was, right there. Okay. We're a little bit closer to crossovers here. This thing's got a bearish hook on it, and we could wait until it was a little lower, but let's just go ahead and get long because I think the price will stay in the vicinity of this red moving average, so we should be all right. I think we're up to 50 times normal speed. Well, that's just as well. Okay, the white's above the red now. The blue dips below the white, and then when it goes back above, look what we get. I'm watching the clock here so that we don't time out in the middle of the trade because it kind of locks things up when that happens. We're just about to 1 p.m. Pacific time here. And we've been stopped out, so we can go ahead and play it out to the end. And we got in about here, stopped out there. And we've now timed out. Okay, $1,525. And how many wins? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that was compared to this morning when we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, that's the difference between real time and the speeded up version. But our trades were clearly in the same area. You can see we had a definite low, high, low configuration on the delta turning points. So thanks again for joining us, folks, and we'll see you next time.